Hello, my merry makers, and welcome to What You Working on Wednesday. I found another YouTuber who called it that, and I liked it so much better, so I'm stealing it. Don't tell her. So what am I working on? So I don't know how many of you follow me on Instagram, but I took this to therapy yesterday. And lo and behold, I could not find my crochet hook, and I was beside myself with what to do for 30 minutes. You know what I did? I found a pen cap, and I crocheted with a pen cap. Yes, I did. Was my gauge off? Actually, it wasn't that bad. If you've ever tried crocheting with a knitting needle, it was much like that. Got home, and where was the crochet hook? In my pocket. I was beside myself laughing. So that's what I'm working on when I'm away from home. When I'm at home, as you all know, I am working on the Phoenix blanket for my cousin. I am on row 26. And got the great idea of maybe using this as a base for my pregnancy temperature blanket that I want to make. The only problem is I did the math. And if I did, 4 times 7 is 28, because there are 4 weeks in a month and 7 days in a week. I realized that if I did that for my first pregnancy, I carried my son for 40 weeks. That would mean I would have 10 squares. And I wasn't sure how to do that. Because when I was thinking originally just 9 months, I was like, ooh, do 9 separate squares, 1 for each month, and then do a big 3x3 square. But then I had the thought of, okay, well, the last week, not only could I do, the last week, I think it's week. I have to redo the math. I'm not going to do that right now. Anyway, I think it was either the last week or the last little bit. I was like, okay, well, if I do the high and the low and then do 2 rows, that's 28. And that gives me 1 more square. But that's 11 squares. And I'm like, how do I come up with to do a 12th square? It's like a little frustrating. But then I thought about, instead of doing a pregnancy blanket where it's 9 months, do first year of your life blanket, which I thought was just as special. So it's still going to be a year. I'm going to try to separate it the way I talked about, 4 weeks in a square, 28 days. Yes, I know some months have more than 28 days. I will cross that bridge when I come to it, as I am probably not casting on this blanket for quite some time. This is almost 15 inches. So if I do 3 across, that's 45 inches, and 4 down, that's 4 times 15 is 60. So that's 5 feet. That's a sizable blanket for a small child, don't you think? It's a sizable blanket for an adult. What am I saying? Anyway, so still throwing some ideas around, because I really feel strongly that I should make a special blanket for both of my children. So if you have any suggestions for my temperature blanket, please comment below. If you have any suggestions for videos, please comment below. And don't forget to comment and subscribe. And until next time, merry makers, make on.